All right. Hello, hello. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes. I'm going to get things started. I hope everyone's doing well. If you hear noise in the background, please excuse the noise because I still have a renovation crew here. So if you hear noises, that's what you're hearing is the sweet sounds of home renovation. So hopefully everyone's doing well. I will just wait a couple of minutes. I might be early or I might be a little late. I'm not really sure, but I am going to, oh my gosh, I am going to, get started in just a minute. I thought today it would be kind of fun. I was thinking about it and I'm like, ooh, maybe like at the beginning of each month, I should do a book haul because I've been a member of Book of the Month since probably, I think 2020. Like it's been like off and on since 2020. So I figured, ooh, maybe it'd be fun if I shared what I ordered each month, like at the my first live of the month. So um, yeah, so we'll just see. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes and I'm going to get my boxes ready and we'll just let people kind of trickle in. I know I haven't been live forever, so it feels really good to be live because it's been kind of crazy lately. So I'm going to kind of get my boxes ready here and open them. That way they're like kind of ready. So I hope everyone's doing well. For those of you who don't know, Laura and I are hosting a fantastic, hey, Leanne, how are you? We are hosting a fun event called Fantastic Felines 2024 that focuses, the artwork focuses on cat. Oh, thanks, Leanne. Yeah, Leanne, I started wearing overalls this summer because I'm like, you know what? I haven't worn them since I was a kid, so let's wear overalls. And then I'm wearing my glasses today too because I did not get the best news from the eye doctor last week. And so I'm needing to wear glasses more, but that's okay. So, yeah, but anyways, we're doing an event called Fantastic Felines. And yeah, it is artwork that focuses on cats. And it doesn't just have to be like domestic cats, it can be tigers, lions, like wildcats, stuff like that. And if you have not seen, Laura posted the first video for Fantastic Felines on Tuesday. So if you haven't seen it yet, go see it because she gives you the first keyword to win week's one prize. And I believe week's one prize, let me look at it if I remember. Ooh, yeah. It's an enabler. It's an Enablers Outpost pen, a tray from Bijou Bliss, and We Wax. So if you have not seen her video that she posted on Tuesday, make sure you go see it because she gives you a keyword and you comment with the keyword, and that puts you in the running for like the drawing. So make sure you do that if you have not seen it yet. So yeah, so please let me know how you're doing, what you're working on. I know there's a ton of August events, and it's been really fun to see like what everyone's working on and things like that. So feel free to let me know what you're working on because I am working on a cat named Poppy by Peggy Collins. It's my first Peggy Collins kit, which I love. And let me see here. Let me see if I can show you a little bit of it. Let me clear it off and see. Ooh, you know what though? I need to show you first. So if anyone knows me or if you're new to my channel, I love to make cover minders and I love cover minders. Look at this cute cover minder, guys. So I found this. This is just one of those pins that I found at Hobby Lobby. And look at that. And all I did was I took the pin part off and I glued a magnet. So I just glued this little magnet here and I made myself a little cover minder. Hey, Gail. How are you? Oh, gosh. Yes, Elizabeth. Oh, my gosh. We are thinking of you. Yeah. So, Elizabeth, my sister lives in Virginia. And then my other sister, she's in DC right now. And I guess it's like crazy there too. This Debbie storm is insane. So for all of you on the East Coast and in the South right now, we are definitely thinking of you because I live in the Midwest. I understand, like, obviously we don't get hurricanes, but we get wicked bad storms and we can get wicked bad tornadoes. And thankfully we have avoided those, but you just never know. Yes, Mom, I'm wearing overalls. I've been wearing overalls all summer. I decided to bring them back. All right, so Leanne, oh yeah, Leanne is working on Ophelia from Jada Gem Shop. And then, oh my gosh, Leanne, you got a Josephine Wall magical merry-go-round, 234 colors. That's insane. I would be so scared to kit that up, Leanne. Knowing me, I would make so many mistakes. Wow, what are you going to kit that up in, Leanne? Like, how do you kit up that high of a color count? I'd be curious. For those of you who do those high color counts, my highest color count so far is, I think, Last Supper, and that has 69 colors. I don't think I've ever kitted up anything bigger than that. I cannot imagine 234. Hi, Jolene. You hear that noise in the background, it's Jolene. But yeah, anyways, guys, this was this little cover minder I made. And yeah, all you do is you take a pen or like, you know, like a brooch, and you can just take off the pin part. You can kind of see from the two circles there, and you just glue a magnet on. And you've got yourself a little cover minder. And I thought this would be so cute with my cat canvas because I'm working on a cat named Poppy. And I'll show you guys so far. I don't have a whole lot of progress done, but I love this one. So see, it's a tabby cat. And then there's my progress down below. But I love these colors. So this is what I've done so far. I'm not too far into it yet. But these colors were just really happy. And then I loved the tabby in it. Ooh, let me move. Because he looks like Sunny. He looks like my little boy Sunny. I love him. So yeah, so that is my progress so far. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now. All right, let me put my cover minder back on. All right. So yeah, let me know like what events you guys are working on and things like that. I would love to know because there's a lot going on. There's obviously Laura and I's, there's fantastic. So there's fantastic felines. I know Shay is doing Oz in August. And then I know there's going to be there's ABs in August. Then I know Sophie with the Diamond Help Desk. She's going to be doing like a Sailor Moon one. And then Elizabeth, you're coming up soon with a small business one, aren't you? I think because Elizabeth, and Elizabeth, by the way, and Edward with Enablers Outpost are one of our sponsors for Fantastic Felines. They are amazing and have been very, very kind to sponsor. So you know what? I don't think I have an admin yet or one of my admins. So I will just post the website. So let me see. It is www.enablersoutpost.com. So I will make sure to link that. Oh, wait, did I send? Oh, there we go. So yeah, sorry guys, I don't have any mods yet. It's probably because I feel bad. I haven't gone live in so long, or I've been like hit and miss lately. Okay, Elizabeth, it's not her event. It's for the community. Any small shop canvas that fits a fall or Halloween theme counts, September 1st to October 31st. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. So yeah, so if you guys are looking for another event starting in September, yeah, it's a celebration of small shops. It's any small shop canvas that fits a fall or Halloween theme. That would be fun. So that is awesome. I'm excited about that. That'll be really cool. Super excited now. So let me see here. Okay. All right. Anyways, like I was talking. Oh, don't worry about it, Carol. Don't worry. It's fine. All right. So I thought, guys, I would share with you. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I've done this in a while. I've been kind of talking about it in my whip and chats again, that I have been kind of on a book buying haul, a book buying streak. And I've been a member of Book of the Month Club for like 4 years, since 2020. So I just ordered my August books, and there are some months that I skip and some that I don't, because that's the nice thing with Book of the Month is like, if you're not into it that month, like you can skip it. But there were some good ones for August. So I got my Book of the Month haul. See, book, and then it shows Book of the Month. Ooh. And then the other thing, I don't know if I talk about this a whole lot, and I think I got this from my mom, is I love cookbooks too. And I was like, ooh, I wanted to order some new cookbooks because I'm trying to do like more, honestly, just like healthy cooking and more like meal prep this year because our schedule's so different. And so I found 2 cookbooks that I wanted to get. So I have them here. And these ones now I just Amazoned. So I just Amazoned it. But I thought, I'm like, ooh, I should open them and show you guys my book hauls. I'm going to show you guys the cookbooks first. So I don't know if you guys are into cookbooks. I am. I probably collect them way too much. I get that from my mom. My mom is in the live. She can attest to that. Yeah, like cookbooks are just, it's bad. Like I haven't even used all my cookbooks, but they're just fun to have. Is anyone else like that? Because I am. All right. So the first cookbook I got. So, oh, is that gunk on it? Oh no. Okay. I know. Mom's like, I want to see the cookbooks. Which shout out to mom. So my mom is in the live here, Rebecca Nosker. And if you guys see her, as you see her in the chat, my mother is also one of the sponsors of Fantastic Felines. She is, thank you, Carol, for hosting that, for posting that. She is a sponsor for Fantastic Felines, and she is sponsoring a beautiful package full of her lotion, her soaps, and my mother makes them. She makes them with goat milk because they have a small herd of goats living with them. And yes, thank you, Carol, for putting that up. See, this is why I love my mom, because Carol's wicked fast. She's got it down to a science. But yes, she is also a sponsor. And yeah, in fact, let me see. Carol, actually, I'm going to show Carol's post because Carol ordered from my mom and she just posted the nicest thing. And so I'm going to show her just kind of an example of what my mom sells. And I have it right here. So, okay, so let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. Yeah. So this is an example of kind of the beautiful stuff that you get. And Carol, that was such a beautiful picture too, of some of the really good stuff that you can get from Columbine Farm. And Carol says, and if I will tell you all, if you have not tried a lotion bar, you should. That, yes. And I will say, yeah, my mom makes lotion bars and they just are wonderful. And fun fact, for those of you with tattoos, they may, ooh, hopefully my internet doesn't go weird. They brighten up your tattoos. So I like to put it on my tattoos to keep them nice and bright in the color. All right, so first cookbook. This is what I'm going to show you. So first one is, so this is called Skinny Taste. It's a one and done. So the Skinny Taste books, they're a series of books. I bought my very first one. Um, Carol said she tried my mom's goat lotion bar and literally reordered two more within 5 minutes. That's amazing. So this is Skinny Taste. So this is a book series, a cookbook series that I actually love. I actually found my very first one at Sam's Club of all things, because Sam's Club has books. And Skinny Taste is just really just like healthy recipes, but they're really good, as you can see. Like that looks delicious. And the book that I had gotten at Sam's Club was called Skinny Taste Simple. And all the recipes are literally 7 ingredients or less, which I love because sometimes, like you want to cook, but you don't have a lot of ingredients. Like that's a good one. So I saw that they had another series of books. And so this is called Skinny Taste One and Done. And so what it basically said is it's 140 no fuss dinners, and you can use it for your, hold on. You can use it for your Instant Pot, slow cooker, air fryer, sheet pan, skillet, or Dutch oven. So if you have any of those things, these are meals that can be done in just like one thing. I mean, look at the back of that, guys. Look at that. That looks good. So let me see. I'll show you a couple of recipes. Let me see. And they're just nice books. Like they're hardcover and they're really nice. So let me see. Like this is, and they have really good, oh, see, like already. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm not even, I love to use my Instant Pot and I love no fuss. Yes. Okay. This cracks me up because guys, literally tonight I'm trying a new recipe in my Instant Pot cookbook. That's for lentil soup because I love lentil soup. But hey, Jenny, of course. Yes, don't worry about it. Jenny, I am showing off some new cookbooks that I got, and then I'm going to show you guys some book of the month stuff. Look, it's chicken and lentil soup. Oh my gosh, guys, that looks so good. I've never thought about having lentil soup with chicken in it. Now, obviously, this book calls for more ingredients. It's different than Skinny Taste Simple. But honestly, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 ingredients. That's not bad. Look at that, though. Carol, I love cilantro. It's the best. Ooh, yes, Mom. Mom, I'll send you the recipe that I'm using from the Instant Pot cookbook I'm using. I found it this week when I was planning out the menu, and I'll send you the recipe. So, ooh, like this is white chicken chili with hominy. Hey, Emma. Nice to see you here. Oh my goodness. Emma, thanks for joining us. Emma Casey Loves Crafts, guys, is a fantastic, amazing artist. She is licensed with some diamond painting small businesses, and if you have not checked out her art, it's amazing. Cilantro tastes like eating straight soap. Jenny, it does not. It's amazing. Cilantro, oh, makes me think of, so when I was in college, Mom. All right, guys, Mom's already thinking she's going to be making a cilantro soap, I guarantee you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so it reminds me of a soup that I used to have. There's a Peruvian restaurant that was down the street from my dorm. It was amazing. And they had this chicken soup, and guys, it had so much cilantro in it. Like the broth was legit green, and it was the best soup ever. And I still miss it. I still talk about it to this day because it was like the best soup ever. And it was packed with cilantro. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Here is, this looks more complicated, but this looks good. This is something my husband would like. It's a caramelized onion soup with cauliflower and melted how do you pronounce that cheese? Guavira? Is it Guavira? That looks good too. Oh, okay. Carol said no. It really is a scientific fact about the body makeup that makes it taste like that to some people. Really? Well, I did not get that then because I love cilantro. And my dad, you know what? My dad makes a killer turkey soup and he always puts cilantro in it. I was raised on that. Like, I love my dad's turkey soup. He would always make it after Thanksgiving with the leftover turkey. And he would put a ton of cilantro in it too. So that's probably why I was raised on cilantro because, yeah, we always had it. Ooh, okay, let's see. So, mussels, guys. If any of you are mussels, I've prepped and made mussels before, and it kind of cracks me up. It's always weird to prep them because they're like living, and they like spit stuff at you, and they'll open and close. Ooh, heck yes, shrimp jambalaya too. Yeah, so I take it this is a recipe you would just do in like your Dutch oven, it looks like. Yes, mom says we use cilantro a lot. Yeah, that is very true. Okay, so that is just a couple from this. So this one, guys, it was on Amazon. I think it was like 12 bucks, and it's a hardcover too, which is actually really nice because if you look at the retail price on this, it was actually originally 30, but on Amazon it was like 12. So if you guys want like one and done dinners, this might be a good one. And again, they're healthy ones. Like, again, it's called skinny taste. Like, part of me, I'm like, well, okay, like, I'm not trying to get into like the skinny culture or anything like that, but I'm like, you know what? If they're healthy recipes and they're still good, like, why not try them? So that's that book. So that's the first one. And then the second book is, okay, I am bad. I am going with the skinny taste theme here, but so this is another one, but now this is meal prep because I'm trying to do more meal prep as far as like lunches go because my husband comes home for lunch and I always feel bad I don't have a lot of stuff for lunch. And then not only that, but this is going to be the first year that my daughter is like bringing her lunch more. So my daughter's 10. She's going into intermediate school. And honestly, throughout all of elementary, she just did school lunch. And frankly, it was kind of easy. Like, we didn't have to worry about packing lunches or anything. She just got lunch at the school. But this year, she wants to bring her lunch more because frankly, she's had 5 years of school lunch. And apparently it's kind of gone downhill. So I thought, well, maybe if I find some good meal prep stuff, because she's not really into kids foods, like those typical kids foods, like she's not into that. She actually will eat a lot of like adult food, so to speak. So I was like, you know what? I can see what's in here. Ooh, okay. Like, for example, these are all recipes for meal prep. So basically you can freeze them, or yeah, it's make ahead meals and freezer recipes to simplify your life. So if you're a big person into like prepping ahead and having freezer meals, you might want to try this one. So this one is a coconut and red curry butternut soup. That looks pretty good. And then what else is there? And I guess this one, oh yeah, you just freeze it. And it's good for 3 months. That's pretty good. Oh, there's a cat sitting in the window. Let's see. This one, ooh, this looks good. I'm a soup person, guys. I love soups. So this is a slow cooker white bean chicken chili. So you can make that ahead of time. And then you can, let's see. Yeah, you can make a freezer. Yeah, you can freeze it again. Oh, so you freeze it. So this is what you do. You freeze it, and then when you want to heat it up, you just heat it up in a slow cooker. So that looks pretty good. I would totally do that. And then let's see. Oh, these are, yeah. So this is my cat scraping at the window. Sweetie Pie, what are you doing? She sees something out the window. Let's see. All right, I'll see one more recipe here. And I won't do a soup one. We can do a different one. Let's, really? Sweetie Pie, there's nothing out there. So she's covering the windows because, or she's scraping at the windows because my windows are covered right now because they're painting, and the plastic is like, you know, kind of moving in the breeze, and she sees it. And she's going after it. Sweetie Pie, it's okay. She's like, no, I'm gonna get the plastic wrap. Okay. Okay. So we're getting. Oh, so here's some freezer chicken black bean burritos. So you can make those ahead of time, and then my guess is you probably heat them up. Oh, you could just heat them up in the microwave, or you could do the oven. So there we go. So these are some kind of cool meal prep books. So again, this is so both of these are Skinny Tastes, but there's one and done, and then there's meal prep. And I literally did. I got both. These are usually $30 books, guys, and they're hardcover. And I got them each for like 12. So not bad. So what was $60 was only $24 for both cookbooks. So I'm excited about these. I think these will be good. Yes, Elizabeth. Sorry. So Elizabeth, I thought it'd be fun to show them. I'm a huge cookbook collector, and I ordered some new cookbooks. And these are really great, Elizabeth. I have a couple of these Skinny Taste cookbooks, and they're just healthy recipes, but they're really good. And the one I was talking about earlier was, I have one that I found at Sam's Club, and it's called Skinny Taste Simple, which are really, really good recipes, but they use like 7 ingredients or less. So they have one that's on meal prep, and they have one which is one and done, which is like Instant Pot, slow cooker, and things like that. So, well, Edward will have none of that. They're good though, Elizabeth. They were some good recipes in here. Like, okay, hold on. We got to find something that Edward would like. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. What about? Ooh. Hold on here. There was one that was like ooh, guys. Okay, sorry. This looks good too. One more, guys. Sorry. This is chickpea spinach tomato curry. That looks good. I like that stuff. He likes triple cheeseburgers from Wendy's. I like those too. I just, if I ate that all, if I ate it too much, then I would get achy and my inflammation would totally backfire on me. Because I like cheeseburgers from Wendy's too. Here's like a tomato soup with like broccoli grilled cheese. That's interesting. Get your greens in. All right. Enough of that. Those are the cookbooks. So then my other book haul. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think, if this might be kind of a fun thing. I'll look, Mom. I'll look for you later, and I'll just look in the index if there's any like coconut milk recipes, because I bet there is. Because I cook with coconut milk a lot too. He has cheeseburger levels he likes to maintain. Oh my gosh, that's okay, Elizabeth. All right, so the other haul I got, so yeah, let me know, guys, what you think about this. Is maybe I'll just do kind of like the first live of each month. I'll do my book haul. Like, I can't guarantee that I'll always have cookbooks, or else I would amass a way too big a collection of cookbooks. I already had to clear out 5 cookbooks just so I could order these 2 to make room. So, all right. So the other book haul is my book of the month. So like I said before at the beginning, I've been a book of the month member since 2020. I think like all of us joined during the pandemic. And what I like about Book of the Month Club, like I said before, like if there's books that you don't like from it, you can skip it for the month. But these books were good. I actually ordered from, let's see here. Oh, okay. So first of all, they gave me a free story. That's interesting. So these were the books I ordered. So, and they're nice books too. They're like hard copy. They're really nice. So this one I got, it's called The Wedding People. And it's by Allison Espach, something like that. Hey, Veronica, don't worry. It's okay if you're late. Veronica, I'm going over my book of the month selections that I chose for August. So, okay. So this one is basically, it's a wedding in Rhode Island. It's super funny. And she meets someone at a wedding. So, yeah. Unless you guys want me to read the whole thing. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. So this woman who's in it, she goes to this big hotel where there's this big wedding, and they mistake her to be a wedding guest, but she's not. So I don't know. I just thought the cover looked funny too. I don't know. Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover in this sense. So this is the first one, The Wedding People. And again, like book of the month, they're nice books. I mean, and they ship them really well too. Like if you notice, like the dust jacket's not dented or anything. Like it's a good book. And then like when they're all lined up with a little emblem, it's kind of cool to see. Yes, reading hour with Hannah. Yeah, honestly, Carol, that's like, I love sharing bookish things. Like that's another passion of mine. And if you guys don't know, I put it down in the description of this video. If you do want to see some of my book content, I am on Instagram with that. Again, I'm not a bookstagrammer by any means, but I do like posting stuff about reading. And I wanted to create a new account for that. So it is Hannah's Sparkling Reads if you do, but don't feel like you have to. So yeah, so here's The Wedding People. That's the first book. This next one, this looked good, okay? Because first of all, this author, she's a very popular author. She wrote books like Mexican Gothic, and her name is Sylvia Moreno Garcia. And look at this, guys. It's called The Seventh Veil of Salome. And this should be out now, I believe, because that's the thing with Book of the Month too, is sometimes you get new releases before they're released to like the bookstores, which is cool. So that's kind of the neat thing too. So this looked good. And this takes place in 1950s Hollywood. So, oh, thanks, Carol. So if you're a fan of that, yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, it's 1950s Hollywood, and every actress wants to play Salome, the star-making role in a big budget movie. And let's see. So when the film's mercurial director casts Vera Larios, an unknown Mexican actress, in the lead role, she quickly becomes the talk of the town. Ooh. So it is the tale of 3 women, for it is the story of the Princess Salome herself. And then, ooh, interesting. I don't know. This is good. Hey, Mackenzie. So yeah, this is by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. And if you have not seen her books, yeah, she wrote Mexican Gothic. She wrote, it's something called like something with like jade shadows. And she's a really famous, a really popular Latina author. So yeah, so that's the next one. So yeah, so far, and again, great condition, like looks good. So yeah, so far I've got these 2. Yes, happy late birthday to Mackenzie. So if you guys did not know, it is dear Mackenzie's birthday. And huge shout out too, if you guys have not followed Dragon Wing Diamonds on YouTube, go follow her because Mackenzie makes amazing content. And guys, she is getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, please do so because Mackenzie is great. I love listening to her whipping chats because I find her voice very calming, whereas mine can be like, but hers is not. And if you have not followed her, make sure you do because she makes great content. So yes, happy birthday to Mackenzie. Mackenzie's awesome. And she is, guys, she's almost to 1,000. She's getting so close. Yeah, you bet. All right, last one. Now, this is a book I've been wanting for a while. This is called, and Gail, so Gail, you'll have to let me know what you thought of Mexican Gothic, because that is actually not one I have read, but I love the cover of it. So this one is called Razor Blade Tears. So this one is by an author named S.A. Cosby. And I had read one of his books in January of this year called All the Sinners Bleed. And he definitely writes more intense stuff. He definitely writes a lot about, because I think he's from the South, actually, if I recall right. But he writes a lot of kind of like, not like true crime, but he just writes like really intense stories. And this was his first book that I had ever seen of his. I think he's written others, but like this book was the one that kind of put him on the map, so to speak. And then he wrote All the Sinners Bleed afterwards. And I had, okay, Gail. So Gail says that Mexican Gothic is really good and spooky. So that's good to know. So this book, when I read All the Sinners Bleed, it was really good. And that one was about like a serial killer and stuff like that. And it was really good. This one is like, I'll let you know the premise of it. So it probably, warning, it may have like, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but like there's probably some trigger warnings because it deals with like the LGBTQ plus community. And basically what it is, it's these two fathers kind of go like on this revenge. They go on this revenge mission because both their sons who are in a relationship with each other end up getting killed. It's like a hate crime, right? And these two dads who, were still honestly coming to terms with their son's relationship. Like after they find out about this hate crime, like they go on this mission of revenge to, avenge their son's death. So just to warn you, that's what this is about. But it was like really well received. And I was like, I really want to read it because I really did love his other book, All the Sinners Bleed. And again, these are definitely books that are more, they're more intense for sure. But I thought this looked really good. And I thought it would be a really interesting read just because of the premise that, because, it deals with, all these different kind of family dynamics and stuff like that. So thanks, Mom. Yeah, I thought it sounded interesting. It's different. And again, I really liked his other book, All the Sinners Bleed, which is really good too. I read that just in January. That was my first read of the year, actually, come to think of it, is All the Sinners Bleed. It was really good. So yeah, S.A. Cosby. He is, okay. So he's from Virginia. So yeah, so this is the author. That's him. So yeah, so these were the 3 choices for Book of the Month. So we got, Sylvia Marina Garcia, we've got The Wedding People, and then we've got Razor Blade Tears. So I thought they all looked good. And yeah, guys, they look so pretty. They always look pretty like lined up on a shelf. And they're nice copies. Like they're definitely good. And then what's the cool thing with Book of the Month is like you can choose from the 5 books that are the choices. And then you can add more though. So like the two that I chose, no, I'm sorry, I chose this one. Like this was the August pick on the list, but then I had added these two. And here's the thing, guys, with Book of the Month, I will say, so you pay for the subscription. If any of you are not familiar with it, you pay for the subscription. It's like, I believe it's like, I think it's like $15 a month, but don't quote me. So you pay $15 a month and that gets you one book, right? Which is still cheaper though than what you'd find like at the bookstore. So, and they give you a choice of 5 books to choose from. So if you don't like any of those books, then you can skip it. Like you're still charged your 15, but what it does is then it ends up being a credit for the next month. And that way you get like 2 books instead of 1. So I really like it. I think it's a great way to get books for maybe a little less. Like if you don't want to pay, like the regular price. I mean, I love like supporting local bookstores and things like that when I can, but honestly, when there's a good deal, like I will do this. And then what you can do is if you don't, or then once you pick your book, if you do pick a book, then they give you a way to add extras. And that is not just a certain list you choose from, like it's a ton of different books. So I don't know. I think it gives you a good chance to, I don't know, save some money on some books if that's what you're into, if like you're big book collectors or something. I don't think it's a bad deal. Like, again, I've been doing this since 2020. And yeah, there's been times where like I'll skip a couple of months at a time, but then it's nice because then I have all those credits to use later if there's like books I really want. And I mean, they always have like all the popular authors too. They have, yeah, I mean, if you guys are Kristen Hanna fans or things like that, like they have a lot of repeat authors and like what they like. And so, yeah. So these are my August picks. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, this was the book haul, guys. We had 3 Book of the Month ones. Yeah. I miss reading actual books, but the way I read the Kindle just works better for me. And I read about, that's awesome. Yeah, and that's the thing. And I read books on my Kindle too, because Kindle will have really good deals and also it's less storage. So yeah, I mean, for sure. So yeah, guys, this was the book haul. We got the 2 cookbooks. And then I did the 3 Book of the Month. So yeah, but it's bad, and I've been bad and haven't read or listened to a book in a while. Oh my gosh, yeah. Don't worry, Mackenzie. Like I was on a reading slump for like 4 months and then just got back into it. So don't feel bad. But then you need your book trophy for your Kindle book. That's what I do, Veronica. So okay, do any of you ever get the hard copy? Just as the trophy book? Like that's what I do, Veronica. I will. So when I read all the ACOTAR series and Fourth Wing, I read those all on my Kindle, but then I bought the hard copies because they're just so pretty and they look pretty on a shelf. So I do the same thing. Yes, there are us who do both. I haven't for a long time since I found diamond painting. Says, yeah, see, Emma, I'm the same way. Like I will typically see, the problem is with diamond painting at night, it's really hard for me to see. It's just, I have trouble with low light situations. And until I fix the lighting in my craft room, it's just, and I mean, I will do a light pad and everything, like I've done it, but, I just like it's just so hard for me to diamond paint. So typically when I read at night. Like that's what I'll do. So if I diamond paint, it's always during the day because in low light situations, I can't see. And unfortunately, I would love to do audiobooks, but I don't like listening to other people read. It's just I can't get over it. I don't know if it was like my years as a teacher or what, but I just I can't listen to other people read. It really bugs me just so bad, but I just don't do it. Yeah, audiobooks why Diamond Paint has been helpful. Still get a trophy book though. I like that, Veronica. I don't think I've ever heard it referred to as a trophy book, but that makes so much sense. Yeah, see my mom, yeah, see I can't, yeah, Carol, mom, I can't do audiobooks. Maybe mom, it's like our neurodivergence because like audio processing is just not our forte. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, mom. We just our family, we don't process audio stuff as well. We're not like that. I would try audiobooks. I tend to watch YouTube, listen to whip and chat stories. Yeah, that's what I do, Emma. When I'm diamond painting, put on a, I'll either put on a playlist of like music because I've got like my organized playlists, and I'll put in whatever like I'm in the mood for. And then there's some podcasts that I'll listen to. Like I love New Heights. I love Jason and Travis Kelsey's podcast because I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so I listen to them. I listen to Jen Fulwiler. She's a Catholic podcaster that's really hilarious. She's a comedian, and then like she converted later in life too, as did I. So I like listening to her. And then honestly, I'll listen to the news too. I probably watch way more news than I should because like there's nothing good in the news. Like I feel like it's all doom and gloom, but I probably listen to the news a lot too. It's interesting how all of us neurospicy people are different. Yeah. Yeah. So my mother's ADHD. She's neurodivergent as well. And she was diagnosed later in life too, as I was with autism. And yeah, I do wonder about that, mom. Is with us, it could just be our family that audio is not our thing. Yeah. And like, right. Because dad doesn't do audiobooks either. Yeah, I think it's just it could be it might not be a neuro thing, guys. It just may be a family thing. Because I don't think any of us listen to audiobooks. We're all like we have to read it. Oh my gosh. I watch the news too sometimes. Yeah, Emma, I yeah. Mom, way later. Yeah, my mom was diagnosed in her you were in your 60s when you were diagnosed, mom. So yeah, my poor mother had to wait a long time. I was diagnosed at 35, which wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, like dad. Yeah, my dad is a news hound. Yeah, dad likes to watch the news. I do too, and I will watch it from multiple points of view too. I'm not stuck on just one news cycle, which is maybe why it gets so depressing to watch the news. Because whatever spin they put on it, it's still negative. Maybe that's why. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mom was in her 60s when she was diagnosed. I took a few audiobooks for me to adjust to listen. Yeah, I don't know, Mackenzie. I've really tried, and it literally, like my eye will start twitching because I just don't like listening. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I was a teacher for so long. And guys, I taught language arts. So reading was like the main thing. And, I would always do, round robin reading and reading aloud for the kids who were comfortable with it and things like that. And I don't know, maybe it's because I listened to that for 12 years. Like I just can't listen to anyone else read aloud. I'm not sure. I have to get Carol, the 60s are awesome. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I have to go to dinner. Oh, thanks, Emma. Thanks for joining too. And enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes. My mom's no longer in her 60s, but the 60s was awesome. But I won't out you, mom, with your age. You can still jump on a trampoline, so that's impressive to me. But yeah. So yeah, I have to read at night because low light situations and things like that, unfortunately, diamond painting is really difficult, which yeah, it's odd saying that while I'm eating lunch. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I found out, guys. That's why I'm wearing the glasses today. I was saying earlier. So I had my eye doctor appointment on Friday, like my annual one, because we always do it like before school. Carol is exactly halfway through her 60s. That's awesome. You can be like Molly Shannon from SNL. She used to do that sketch where she'd be like, I'm 50. And instead, you can do it in your 60s. Yep, moving along to the next decade. Mom, you're not even halfway through the next decade, though. You're in the early decade. But yeah, I found out that pretty much at this point in my life, I am going to have to pretty much wear glasses more because I have something, I don't even remember the name for it, but I will be, I basically have like a drifting eye and it's been causing me trouble. Like it causes double vision and all that. And the only thing that corrects it from keeping it like going, brr, it's not lazy eye, it's something different. I forget what it's called. It has to do with like the muscles or something. And if I don't wear, I have to wear glasses with prisms in it to keep my eyes together instead of instead of going their own directions. So, and contacts, unfortunately, because I've always been a contact wearer, it doesn't work anymore because you can't put prisms in contacts. So just be prepared. You guys are probably going to be seeing that a lot more of me now because this last appointment at the doctor, she was basically like, yeah, it's going to keep getting worse if you don't wear glasses. And unfortunately, surgery is not an option for me. So I'm just kind of stuck. So it is what it is. Next year, I will be halfway through my 30s. That's not bad. I'm in my late 30s and it's fun. It's fun, Mackenzie. I'll be 38 this year. You're a baby dragon, nice. But I will take solace that my 7-year-old grandson told me I was cool and not old like his other grandma. I remember you telling me that, Carol. That's amazing. Not to sound creepy, Hannah, but your lip. You're so creepy, Carol. No, thank you, Carol. It is. I will text you what it is. It is made by the makeup company NYX, I think, like the NYX, and it's called like lip oil, and it's like a berry. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm trying to do more with my nails again because I'm not having to do so much work on rentals anymore. I can actually keep my nails somewhat nice because forever I couldn't because I was doing stuff on rentals, like renovations and everything. And now I don't have to do that. So there we go. So I'm like, ooh, I can do nails again. These are press-ons though, guys. I'm never a huge fan of press-ons, but I will say, so these are Glamnetic. So if you want to try a good press-on, try Glamnetic. Hey, Helen, how are you? These are the first press-ons, guys, that actually have stayed on. Like I've already jammed my finger and like nothing's cracked or anything. So these have actually stayed on really well. And this is day 4, so not bad. And I mean, I've already done like a lot of stuff with them. And I will say too, I think this is the first kind that actually fit my nail bed because usually press-ons, they're always too big for me. Like and then you gotta like file them and deal with all that. You don't have to do anything with these. So I was actually, I'm actually impressed with art, and they're thicker. Like they feel like gels or acrylics, I will say. So if you need a good nail or press on and you don't want to spend the money to go professional, I like the Glamnetic brand. Like so far, they're holding up pretty well. So we'll just see. Helen, you're just getting back from food shopping. That's wonderful. Helen, I was literally, you'll have to maybe watch the replay because I was showing everyone some new cookbooks that I got because I love doing cookbooks. So yeah. But yeah, so far, guys, thank you. Thank you for the sweet comments. Cause yeah, so far, these have held up pretty well. And then the lip oil is, I don't remember the name. It might be like berry or I don't know, something like that. My eyes are independent, had muscle surgery twice, glasses since I was 18 months old. So I recommend spending the big bucks on the light. Yes, yes, Jenny. I do like the transitional lenses. Mine are the same way. My lenses are very thick. So I always get like the lightest ones possible. Um, because I'm the same way. My lenses are pretty thick. These aren't too thick this time, but they stick out quite a bit. And yeah, I get it. That's what I do. And I did have transitional glasses at one point. I just never wore them because I was like, oh, I can still get away with contacts. And now I've been very blatantly told, like, okay, if you want your eye to keep drifting more, like, wear contacts. I can wear contacts basically for like special occasions. That's what I was told. So I was kind of bummed at first. Like, it was a bummer last Friday. I was a little upset about it, but considering surgery is not really an option for me now because I was hoping it would be, but it's not. Yeah. And they want your whole bank account for them. Yeah. I know. Oh yeah, Jenny, my like a pair of glasses for me are yeah, it's in the hundreds. They're not cheap because I have to because I have astigmatism, I have the drifting eye. Thanks, Mackenzie. I appreciate it. No, and it'll be fun. Like, thanks, mom. No, and guys, I don't mind. Like, it is what it is. I mean, I've worn glasses since I was a kid too. And yeah, I'm just at the point where yeah, they just told me it's time. It was bad. Like when I took my glasses out, she put her finger to the side to like check my peripheral, and I was literally seeing two fingers. Like I'm seeing double without glasses now. So or any. So it's gotten progressively worse in the last 2 years. So it is what it is. That's okay. My husband and I are going to go glasses shopping next week. Because hey, he is this close to being in bifocals. So we both got bad news with that. My husband went to the eye doctor and he was like, yeah, they said I'm one step away. He's like, they think I'm like maybe a year away from bifocals. And my husband, he's 40. And then they told me a week later, they're like, yeah, you need to be wearing glasses full time now. Oh my gosh, Jenny, that's insane. Oh man. Yeah, no, no, thank goodness my glasses have never cost that much. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, Helen, glasses gave me a headache for a long time too, but I'm just finally kind of just getting used to it. Because yeah, it just is what it is, unfortunately. Dennis and I need to get new glasses. Mine have changed a lot. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Apparently, according to Jenny. Yeah. So, so my mom was saying, so my older sister yesterday did this group text about how our noses are weird. And she was saying like our genes are weird. So yeah. So apparently my sisters and I, my mom, we have weird noses. We don't listen to audiobooks. Half of the members of my family are neurodivergent. So, oh my gosh. Oh, yours have the invisible bifocals too. That's good to know though, Jenny. I may reach out to you when it's time for my husband to get bifocals because he's like dreading it. He was like I'm old and I'm like no you're not. You're 40. Like I'm like, plus you can't say you're old because that makes me old. I'm married to you. And he's like, but they said I'm gonna need bifocals. But my husband's vision is terrible. His eyes, like his lenses are thick, like thick lenses. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that when mom was glasses shopping with dad. Oh my gosh, Jenny, that's crazy out of pocket. Holy moly. Yeah, with insurance. Yeah, we could totally get on our soapbox about insurance for vision, but we could be here all day talking about that, how much it actually covers. I cheat. I have the progressives. Oh, nice. Yeah, but with the transition lenses, no one but him will even know. They just take a little time to get used to. Yeah. Ooh, Carol's are trifocal. She's in the big leagues. I call my husband old all the time, but I'm also 5 years younger than him. I actually have the boys trained to call him old. Nice. No, see, I don't like calling my husband old because he immediately starts acting old. And I don't want that. Oh, progressives. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So this is an interesting conversation, guys. I feel like there's got to be something for everyone, right? We did cookbooks, we did regular books, we did audiobooks, and now we're talking about how poor our vision is. That's what I call a great live. All right. And actually, guys, I am anything under 70 is young. Oh my gosh, mom. No, that's not true, mom. Remember, we've talked about this. We 70 is fine too. It's when you hit 80. 80 is 80. Like you can't downplay 80. You can make an argument for 70. But you can't make an argument for 80. That's my opinion. Now it's time for everyone to get ready to go eat early bird dinner. Exactly. Exactly, Veronica. Oh my gosh. Yes, exactly, Carol. If my mom can still jump on a trampoline, she is still young, which she could. And hold your bladder at the same time. Because I'll jump on my daughter's trampoline. And gotta admit, guys, after a hysterectomy, I can't always do that now. The irony of talking about our bad vision while doing a craft with tiny symbols. That's so true, Mackenzie. You're right. What brings us here is diamond painting. It probably is like the worst craft for your vision. That's hilarious. I never thought about that. That's so true. I have a serious magnifying light. Ooh, that's a good idea, Jenny. Maybe I should try that. Because, Jenny, I was saying, earlier how I can't diamond paint at night, like in low light situations. Maybe if I had a magnifying. Oh, you know what, though, guys? I do have one. What am I thinking? Look, guys, I have this one. It's a light and it goes pretty bright. And I just realized that this is a magnifying glass. So, ooh, look at this lighting. Ooh. Sorry, guys, I'm having like a good skin day today. Maybe I should do that. I didn't think about that. I totally forgot this light has a magnifying glass on it. I think holding your bladder after children female surgery while doing anything should be an Olympic sport. Just the opposite for me, Hannah. No bladder issues after my hysterectomy. See, that's good, Carol. That's good to know. I'm not too worried about it. Like, see, I can hold my bladder. Just if I jump too hard on a trampoline, a wee bit of pee comes out. That's all. People are going to love this live. I feel so bad for the people who might watch this replay. I apologize in advance. Oh, it clips onto your desk. Okay. Mackenzie, yep. A sneeze will never be the same. Yes, a sneeze is a dangerous game, as well as if you have a really bad cough. That also is a problem. Oh my gosh. Exactly, Carol. We have oh, bye mom. Have fun talking to Sarah. Love you. Um Art Dot has got some. Oh, that's good to know, Helen. I'll look that up. I'm an affiliate for Art Dot. I haven't used some of their stuff in a while. I like all their kitting up stuff though. Oh my gosh. I haven't experienced the bad cough yet. That's good, Mackenzie. It'll come. It's waiting. It'll be there. Yeah. You have to actually do this. That is true, Jenny. You're right. And I do the exercises, and it does help. It does help because I'm a year and a half now post hysterectomy, and things are better. Don't get me wrong. Just like right after, like the first few months was difficult, but that is true. Pelvic floor. That's a good exercise. We're going to normalize it for women and be like, hey, work on your pelvic floor because it's important. Got to do that. All right. Well, hey guys, I probably need to get going. And yeah, that's good to know, Jenny. I know. See, that's the thing, Jenny. Yeah, they tell you it's like, oh yeah, it's a quick recovery. It's like, it is not. Like, yeah, I didn't feel completely oh my gosh, guys. Guys, Jolene is asleep on the window. It's so sweet. She's literally curled up on a blanket on the windowsill. I'd bring her over, but I don't want to wake her up. Oh my gosh, she looks so, hold on. Maybe I can get her. Give me 1 minute. I want to get Jolene. Come here. Hi, sweetheart. Here. Maybe here, go to sleep again. It's okay. Go to sleep. I think I can get her to go to sleep. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's tired. She wants to fall asleep, I can tell. You know what's really fun? That's the good thing about having overalls is look. Look, guys. I can tuck her into my overalls. Oh, bye, Helen. Look. Guys, she fits perfect. There, here, let me scrunch her in a little more. She's literally purring, guys. Oh, wait, here. Yeah. She's purring, guys. I wish you could hear this. She's like purring big time. No, stay in the overalls. It's comfy here. Hold on. Maybe I should, hold on. Let me move this. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. She wanted to get out of the overalls. But yeah, she's super sweet. Artemis has been crazy kitten all morning. She is too, but usually literally between 12 and 3, that is her nap time. She takes a nap and yeah, then she's good. Jolene is like a Rue a bit. Oh, she is. She is. She's so sweet, guys. Like she really is. She is by far the sweetest female cat I've ever had. She's just like a baby. That would make such a cute diamond painting. That would, I know, guys, now that I have an orange cat, I really need to finish Kitten Bedtime Stories because it has like a big orange cat in the middle. And I'm like, oh, now I need to finish it because I'm doing this one, which is like Sunny. So I need to do one for Jolene. Aw. All right. I feel terrible, guys. I probably actually do need to get going because my neighbor called me and I'm a little worried because we're having all this renovation done. And the last thing I want to do is like for it to upset her. Like we've given them warning and like we knew, like they knew renovations were happening. But if she's called, I'm like, ooh, maybe there's a problem. So I better call her back. But yes, thank you guys so much for joining. Oh, if you're interested in Book of the Month, I did include like my code down below. No, you guys know me, no pressure or anything like that. But if you do want to use it, if you haven't tried Book of the Month before and you're interested in it, you can use my code and that gives you your first month for like $5. So it's totally up to you, but feel free to use it if you want. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. Be prepared for next week, week 2 of Fantastic Felines. You are going to watch, you'll watch my channel. I'll have the week 2 video. And if you haven't watched week 1 yet, go to Laura's channel with Anxiety Art Adventures. she has done the week 1 for Fantastic Felines. So if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and watch it. It's an unboxing. It's a gorgeous unboxing from Enablers Outpost, our sponsor. And she will have the keyword for you to try and win a prize. So make sure to watch her. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, as far as I know, I'm back to Thursdays, regular time. School is starting next week, so that should make things easier too. And we'll be reeling right along. So take care, guys, and I will see you later. Bye.